Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be talking about CM Punk. Of course, he is seemingly never out of the news. So basically I'll just be talking about the Wrestling Observer newsletter and Dave Meltzer reporting that people close to CM Punk have told him that he wants to return, and apparently, we don't know if that's true, it might be just speculation, but apparently two sides are in talk right now, WWE and CM Punk. So what I think of that is basically maybe CM Punk wants this to go out there just so he can, negotiate, and maybe he's throwing it out there so WWE does try to sign him. I don't know if they're actually talking or not. Maybe it's just a ploy on CM Punk's part. It depends. But I think he alluded to it a little bit on his Instagram story, CM Punk did, so we'll see what happens. But if he were to return, there is a certain event happening in 25th November, which is a Survivor Series, and apparently it's in Chicago, Illinois, which I don't know if you know, but that is CM Punk's hometown. So could he show up there? I guess we'll see. But if he was to show up back in WWE, what will he do? What can he do? So I have some options here. For example, he can come back, he can win the Royal Rumble, face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That could be a really good match. I think that's for the World Heavyweight Championship. They have some beef as well. I think you have Seth Rollins calling him a cancer on one of the interviews. So they have a bit of history there. So going back to their ROH days, they have some history. So you could do that. If you really want to do something crazy, you can have maybe him interrupt Triple H. Maybe if Triple H is cutting a promo, we know the history between CM Punk and Triple H, so you can do something with that. And apparently I've seen this thrown around a little bit, probably from fans. I think is for him versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. That could be an interesting match. We can finally get that dream match. But I don't know if really Stone Cold wants to wrestle or not. But that is an option. You can have him face Cody Rhodes, Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. So there are really, some good options here. Although he needs to, be careful with his backstage behavior, I guess. So, especially if they are to sign him, especially with WWE's strict policies, I do think he'll be okay backstage. But at the end of the day, he can't really fall out with anyone else, especially with what he's done with AEW. I don't think WWE will tolerate that. So we'll see what happens with that. He could, come out and just out with a bang, maybe with a new faction. Anything, you can do anything really with him. If you really want to go for the biggest match, you can have him versus Roman Reigns. But I don't really know if they're going to do that, because Roman is probably going to either face Cody or The Rock. But you could do that. And at the end of the day, they can, in both sides, can really make a lot of money from this. So, and Triple H has said before, I think Ariel Helwani asked him about CM Punk, I think he said never say never in one of the interviews. So if there's money to be made, WWE can do it, and they do it sometimes, especially with call people back like Ultimate Warrior and people who they've had, people who they've had bad blood with. They've called them over. They've done way worse than CM Punk, I think. So that could happen. Although WWE really doesn't desperately need him, because they're cracking world records left, right, and center. So, with their attendances and stuff. So they don't really need him that much. But I guess in terms of making money with the matches that are on offer, there are there is more money to be made. So I guess time will tell if they do that or not. We'll have to be, I'm pretty sure everyone will be keeping a close eye on Survivor Series to see if he shows up. But anything can happen, really. And then once Royal Rumble comes around, I'm sure there will be speculation. Is he going to be in the Rumble? I guarantee you there will be speculation with that, because there always is. So, yeah, basically these are some of the things I think he could do if he were to return. But it really will be very crazy if he does come back to WWE. So, I guess we'll see what happens. So, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this video. Thank you for watching.